Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. In today's video, it's a bit of a special video. We're having a look at R-Type. So this over here is R-Type, the arcade version, the original, which was released in 1987. And after the release of the arcade game, this saw many different ports, many different releases on home consoles and computers, including, well, honestly, there's a big list. Atari ST, Commodore 64, Master System, MSX2, the PC Engine, even the ZX Spectrum, Amiga, Amstrad, Game Boy Color, the PC Engine CD, and then later it was released for, like, I guess slightly more modern machines like the PlayStation. It even came to the PlayStation 3, the Wii Virtual Console, Xbox 360. Man, you can even play this on your mobile, whether it's Android or iOS. Now, one format this was never released for, and that's what we're going to look at today. This was never released for the Sega Mega Drive or the Sega Genesis if you're on the other side of the pond. A gang or a group of guys have come together, in particular a friend of mine, RoboZ, who's bringing this out for the Mega Drive. So what we're going to have a look at in just a second, after we look at the awesome arcade version. And the reason I ran the arcade version first is because you can directly compare it when I run the Mega Drive footage. So it's a demo. It's not publicly released yet. It will be soon. The guys intend to complete the game, but the demo, it's not just a small demo. It's 3 stages, and it's not the first 3 stages. It's like different stages. I think stage 1, stage 3 or stage 5 and stage 8. And honestly guys, it is fantastic. So before we have a look at the Mega Drive version and all the options, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, then hey, a subscription and a like is super appreciated. Yeah man, let's get into this. Okay, here we have the Mega Drive version running now. Now see if you can spot the difference. I've picked the first level of, so there's a whole bunch of different options. We'll have a look at those in a second, but you can pick different ships. There's a good bunch of options. We'll have a look at those. You can even, it's even got like a music player where you can just listen to the sound of this actual game. Now, hats off to anyone that knows the, well, jungle tune, or some of you guys might know it as drum and bass. There was a banging jungle tune back in the day that used samples out of R-Type. If you know about that, let me know in the comments below, because it was a banger. I remember a DJ over here in the UK called Nicky Black Market used to drop it a lot, and it was fantastic. So here we are. So we are running the Mega Drive version. It's vanilla options. The only thing that's slightly different is you may notice the music is a little bit different. So this is, it's got an option for the arcade music, but you can pick the arranged or the remixed Mega Drive version. It's fantastic, and I have to say, playing this, as far as just playing the game goes, it felt on par with the arcade. There might be some slight differences in the graphics or certain things in there, but honestly my eyes not that sharp to spot it. The main thing I am looking at is this version of R-Type fun, and yes, definitely is. So guys, one thing about R-Type for the Mega Drive, there's a lot of options. So this is Mega R-Type, guys. So you can go start mission, but what I do like here is mission customization. So you can pick your average default life count, which is 3. You can move it up to 5 to give yourself a little hand. And if you just want to get through the game, the option is there. As you can see, unlimited lives, no enemy bullet collision, but can die hitting level. So hitting walls, I presume, will make you die, but the bullets aren't going to hit you. So you can pretty much go through the game if you just want to check the game. Now, this demo contains 3 stages, and they're not like stage 1, 2 and 3. The stages are spread out. So we've got stage 1, stage 5 and stage 8. And if you actually go through and complete them, so say you start on stage 1, you go 5, you go 8, you get a nice list of credits at the end as well. Now, you can actually pick your ship type. So you've got the Arrowhead, and you've also got the Leo prototype from R-Type Leo. Now, really interesting stuff here. On the music, you've got the Mega Drive kind of arranged remix version, and you've also got the arcade original version. So it's down to you how you want to, well, which music you want to go for. Maybe start with a Mega Drive, and hey, you know, if you're kind of missing that arcade soundtrack, you can go and select that. But definitely check them out. Now, respawn type, you've got the arcade one, which is when you die, you kind of start at a certain checkpoint, and you know, that's how the game, that's how I know the game. But hey, this is a welcome chance, because yeah, you can just spawn from where you are. So with a Mega Drive version, you die like some of the games, you spawn from exactly where you were, you know, where you died. So you don't have to go back to that checkpoint. So there are good quality of life changes in here. Now, guys, this is still a work in progress. It's a demo. Chances are more and good stuff will be added to it. So you've got options for screen as well. Full screen, you've got the PC Engine type screen, you've got the screen from R-Type Dimensions. So there's a whole bunch of issues in there. And obviously your controls, right, and your difficulty, easy or hard. I'm generally going to play this on easy because, hey, I want to kind of look good for the video. But it's nice to see the amazing options this actually brings to the table. Right, this time I've swapped it up a bit, so we're still on the first level, but instead of picking the normal ship, I picked the Leo prototype ship, which doesn't give you the pod. Now, the soundtrack you're hearing on this one is the original arcade music, so it isn't the mixed Genesis, the mixed Genesis music. But guys, honestly, this is fantastic. It plays every bit as good as R-Type. Like, it is just really, really good. I can't wait for this demo to go public, and even more, I can't wait for the guys to actually complete this game. I know RoboZ has worked on it for quite some time. I'll make sure in the description that I'll leave details of everyone else that has worked on this, so definitely check that out. And RoboZ has actually dedicated this game to his son Dorian. So at the moment, like I said, there's 3 stages, and it was developed using the amazing SGDK libraries, which I imagine means Sega Genesis development kit, and this game was fully reverse engineered. It's not using any of the original code. It is just made from the ground up for the Mega Drive, and honestly, the guys have just done a great job. Definitely check this out. Check if I get information on when the demo will be released publicly, definitely check it out. I mean, I've played this, I've tried it on the Mister, I've tried it on the Analog Pocket, plays fantastically well on both. I've played it via RetroArch on my PC. I've tried it on a few things and it's worked everywhere. I don't have a Mega Drive, so I can't actually test it on original hardware, but as you can see in this video, it just looks absolutely fantastic. Okay, another thing that I like is going through the options. You know, I've picked my number of lives so I can mess about with them. I've gone for like the Arrowhead ship, and I've gone for the respawn type instead of arcade. I've gone for Mega Drive, and I've gone for like the PC Engine kind of screen type. So now we've got beam clearly at the bottom of the screen. It's not blended with the screen, so it's nice to see options coming over from different ports of this game. I played this on the PC Engine, and I liked it a lot on the PC Engine. Honestly, this is just such a fantastic game. You have to play. I mean, chances are, if you grew up in like the late 80s and early 90s and you were hanging around the arcades, you would have seen this and you would have played it. But it's nice to see the quality of life stuff that they've put in here. If you want this to be brick hard, you can set the life to 1. And well, you know what? Try and play it. Try and do it with 1 life. You can pick your ship, or if you really want, which I will look at the end, you can make it so you're pretty much invincible and you can just run through the game like that. Would recommend it. I guess the fun's in the challenge, and the game does feel fair. The hitbox for the game feels good. It's nice and small, just the way I like it in shmups. This is level 8 of the game, and it's really freaky. I don't know if they're babies or like frog kind of babies coming at you, but as you can see, the Mega Drive spawn type just works really well. If that's how you want to do it, I know the original kind of makes you go back to a checkpoint, but if you want, you know, if you just want to kind of get through it and that's what you want to do, well, you can. It will launch you off straight there. And honestly, this is such a fantastic fan project that I like. I absolutely love checking out new games for all these old machines, and like, this R-Type one's brilliant. I've been following the project for quite some time. I've been speaking to the main developer, and honestly, when he messaged me and said, hey, you know what, I've got a demo, it's not public yet, would you like to play it and do a video on it? I had to say yes. Okay, so this time I just went all in. I turned on the cheats, man. I've got unlimited lives. The only things that can kill me are walls. And to be honest, I've done kind of okay. I think I actually, maybe throughout all 3 levels, I may have lost like 4 or 5 lives. So I think having the 5 life option switched on, I think I could actually complete it. I'm not too bad at this game. It's definitely a tough one, but guys, definitely check this out. Make sure you check out like RoboZ over on Twitter, his itch.io page, and this will be released publicly soon. I'm really sorry I don't have the date to hand. Maybe I was told it, I might have forgotten, but any updates I get, I'll make sure I leave a pinned comment for you guys to see and get more information on, because you want to try this demo out. It plays really well, and it works well on pretty much anything I've tried. Okay, so guys, this kind of brings us over to the end of this video. I really do like this version of R-Type, and I think it plays well when paired against the arcade release, because hey, I tried the arcade release at the very beginning of this video before I even tried this. If you like the arcade version, you're gonna love this, and it's just, like I say, it's just always nice to see these projects come to life. You know, fans work on stuff, so you didn't have this for the Mega Drive, not an issue. Someone's got it for the Mega Drive now, and honestly, like, every single version of R-Type I played has been fantastic. I haven't played a bad version of this game. If there's a bad porter version, do let me know, because I'll be interested in testing it out. But that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Do look out for this. I'll leave a pinned comment with the release date and information. Definitely check it out. It plays pretty much on everything. If you've got an original Mega Drive with a flash cart, then hey, you can check that out on original hardware. I don't have original hardware. I've got Mega Drive controller, so maybe I could play it with that on the Mister. In this instance, I actually didn't. So that's it, guys. A big shout out to RoboZ and the R team for sorting me out with this demo. Yeah, that's really it. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Yeah, this is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.